What's going down, T Subs and T Squad? Well, what I call you over here? Gag Crew. What's happening, Gag Crew? So we here for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season lamb, episode lamb, um, Miami Vices. So let's get on down to this episode. I'm not gonna belabor nothing. Let's go on ahead and get down to this episode because I'm late. So here we go. Allergies is acting up, y'all. So my apologies. Anyway. So Sierra has a food tasting for her seasonings, and she got a cookbook coming out. And Eric comes through for support. But they get the eye again in front of the people because he's saying that, he helped her start this business and so on and so forth. And she was saying he ain't help her start nothing. He didn't even like the name, so on and so forth. And then they got the eye again. Um, while he was doing an interview with the young lady that was in charge of doing the interviews or photo ops or whatever the case. And yeah, they got the eye again, and that's just that on that. Moving on, child. Because something about big ears and must be ass and everything that they got going on, it just seems real fake to me. It seems real forced to me, and it just screams, we ain't got nothing for must be ass to do. And they put her in the main character seat. So it's like, let's just find something. Now, don't get me wrong. Do I feel as though they may really be going through some things and really going through a divorce? Perhaps, but do I really care? I don't. Okay, I don't. I'm sick and tired of Sierra getting up here with the same storyline, and that's her relationship's not working. And let me tell you something, Sierra. Dating three niggas don't mean nothing. How many niggas did you fuck? You keep hollering about you been with three niggas relationship wise, two niggas relationship wise married to one. That's cute. But how many niggas did you fuck? Like you still we that's what we want to know, sis. Cause I believe what Eric said. I do. I do believe that much like him having his own little 1-2 skip to my Lou, you did too. I felt like, and I've been feeling that way. I felt like you had your own shit when it came down to shooter when he was cheating on you with that little boy, Mariah or Boy Raya. I feel like you was doing your own thing where you got with the Beijing King Ramel, and I feel as though you doing your own thing now. I'm just gonna be real, Sierra. I'm just gonna be honest. Turn out like you that busy. You ain't that damn busy, girl. And what happened to the glam shop? We don't never see you in the glam shop no more. You run around here making seasonings and so on and so forth. Girl, go bust some heads and go do what it is that you do. Moving on. So Grace is being honored in Miami, and she's getting keys to the region, not the city, but the region. And she goes to have lunch with Safari. So Amari and the Amari, Amara and the whole watches comes up. I'm sick of talking about that because we talked about that on this and on Love and Hip Hop Miami, and I don't give a damn about them watches. Um, and Safari says that Erica Mena is using the kids as weapons and they're still sleeping together. And she went to Mexico with another dude and left them home with the kids. Um, Listen, when it comes to Safari and Erica Mena, I don't believe nothing that comes out of none of their mouths. All right, I don't. I believe that the both of them are working doubly overtime to make the other look bad. I believe that one would do anything or say anything to make the other look bad. And I just feel as though that's where they're at this point. Both of them are toxic. And again, nobody suffers but the children. While y'all running around here tearing each other up limb from limb, putting each other down, the kids got to see that shit. That's who I feel the worst for, the kids. I don't give a fuck about neither one of them. It's the kids that I'm concerned about. I really am. So when asked was there any overlap between Amara and Erica, he says it ain't Amara's business, and he still can do what he want to do, and they're just dating right now. It's nothing serious. Let me tell y'all something. Anybody that gets with Safari relationship wise, you're gonna get exactly what you're looking for. All right, and you're not gonna get any sympathy from nobody else, including me. because Safari is just one of them people that is just selfish. He wants what he wants, and he doesn't give a damn who neck he got to step on to give it, even when it comes to the expense of his kids. Because again, I'm not impressed with neither one of them bitches as parents. I feel as though both of them use the children to each other's game. I feel like both of them use the children to get to one up or do up the other. I totally believe. Again, I'm not impressed with neither one of them. Neither one of them. Safari showing proof that he paid child support. Yes, he paid child support, but you paid the late. And nobody should have to force you. First of all, nobody should have to force you or make you take care of something that came out of your nuts. So the fact that y'all are even on child support says a lot to me. All right. Nobody should have to make you do that, Safari. And moreover, yeah, you paying, but you paying late says a lot too, because I'm more than sure you won't late going running off and buying two damn children's that's not yours Rolexes. You wasn't late for that, so don't be late paying your child support. That's just how I feel. Like that still don't make you look good. People got to make you take care of your goddamn churn, but you could go out there and freely spend your money on Rolexes that these children can't even fucking wear, and they ain't even damn yours. Moving on. So Rennie and Carly hanging out. Shout out to Rennie and Carly. I've never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually glad that Carly was there for Rennie, because I feel like somebody does really need to be there for Rennie, because it's obvious she needs somebody. And what better person to go to than Carly, considering Carly also lost her mom, so they both know what that experience is like, and they both can lean on each other. Well, more so Rennie can lean on Carly old ass, because Carly is old enough to be Rennie damn mama. Be clear, she old enough to be Rennie mama and her cheering grandmammy. Be clear. So it is good to see that Rennie does have somebody, even if it is Carly Red. You know what I'm saying? I was glad that she was there for her. And I totally understand where Rennie is, because I've been there. Like I said, I lost my mama. It's been 5 years, and it don't get no damn better. I still have days where I'm a complete bitch and don't really want to fool with nobody or talk to nobody or want to be in my own little world, or I have my days. It happens. But it does feel good when you can at least go to one person that totally understands your pain and understands your feelings, and they're willing to hear you out. And I also appreciate Rennie for saying, you know what? It won't even Erica Banks or them nasty ass baby hairs of hers that got to me. And it won't even Amy or Luciani that got to me. Amy or Luciani. It won't even them. It's everything else I had going on. That just put the icing on the cake. So I get Rennie, and I fuck with Rennie a lot. I didn't even think I was really gonna do Rennie like that, but Rennie is really growing on me a lot. Like I'm actually starting to be here for all things Rennie. That says a lot. Anyway, Rashida and the Jigglypuff go round there to Miami for Grace, and Flo Rida stops by. Shout out to Flo Rida, okay? Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, the whole club looking at her. I ain't know he did nothing else after that damn song, so it was good to see that he's still amongst the land of the living. Shy, I ain't seen or heard Flo Rida's ass since 2008. So it is good to see that he's still around in 2023, and he might fuck around and be up in Grace's vaginas. I mean, Grace, it ain't none of my business, but you single, friend, and I do feel like you need a man. So, hey, if he want it, I say let him get it. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, go ahead and let Flo make your flow come. Moving on. Uh, So Grace, being messy as hell, tells the both of them the latest tease about Safari and Erica. Grace, stay out of that. I understand you and Safari go y'all way back like TLC and Snoop Dogg. I get all that. However, stay up out of that. You don't need to have yourself involved for that, and you damn sure don't need to be sitting around here um pulling or riding so hard for Safari, because Safari did try to get with that woman's tight faced ass friend. So he's not a good dude. And him paying his shit late, I'm not impressed with. Okay? Him paying it late, I'm not impressed with. Like you do this shit all the time, Grace. You stay getting yourself involved in somebody else's business just because they're your friend. Stop doing that. You let Erica Mena and Safari work that shit out. You stay out of that toxic shit because you're getting yourself involved and you know your body can handle all of that. We see in the next episode you finna get a table flipped on you. And I'm gonna tell you something, Grace, and I don't even fuck with Erica Mena. But I ain't even mad at her for doing it because you should have mind your damn business. You wouldn't be in that predicament had you matched damn business. Moving on. We ain't got there yet, but that's how I feel. Moving on. So must be ass and big ass meeting apart to talk about the marriage, and then then some fake ass person comes to serve him a manila envelope full of loose leaf paper. Because I refuse to believe that it was any legitimacy in that damn scene. But they played it up to the best of their abilities. You know, he acted as if he knew what it was. You know, he acted as if he was really upset, and he got up and went off to his little BMW or whatever. She acted as if, and Sierra, we don't never see your ass drive, but whatever, girl. Moving on. So Rennie taking her kids paintballing. That was a real cute scene. First of all, Rennie's kids is adorable. They really are. They look just like her. And I appreciated that scene. I thought it was cute. I feel as though Rennie is doing the best she can as a parent and making sure that she's not only thinking about herself, but she's also thinking about her kids and their feelings. And I know that's hard to do because she was your mama before they were before you know what I'm saying they was even thought about. So I totally get it. I get it. But I'm glad that she took Carly's advice and she's trying different things and outlets and stuff. And I'm gonna tell you something, Rennie. Ain't nothing wrong with a therapist, girl. The gag is I need to go and see a damn therapist my damn self. And once I start making real good coin on YouTube, I am gonna lay my crazy ass on somebody's seat because I got a lot on my chest, child. So ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna have my ass in somebody's seat the minute that I can. Ain't nothing wrong with going sitting down and talking to somebody that don't know you, you don't know them, and they're gonna be unbiased. There's nothing wrong with that. And having an outlet to say what it is you need to say without worried about being, judged or anything like that. It actually helps. So, I'm down with you for doing that, Rennie. And it might help for you to take your kids too. So we get down to Grace getting the keys to the region from Miami. Shout out to Kirk and his 3 earrings. Shout out to the Georgia Prune Nasty. Who else came? Shout out to Erica Mena and her beat up coochie. Shout out to the Jigglypuff. Um, and I think that's all who came because Safari didn't come, I don't think. So, she got the keys to the region, blah, blah, blah. So the Jigglypuff get it started right off the bat, and she lets Erica Mena know about what she learned from Grace about how he really has been paying the child support, and Erica run around here lying on him, trying to slander his name, and she's trying to say that he ain't this and he ain't that, and but she's still sleeping with him. She starts yelling to the top of her lungs that she's never slept with that man, and this that. Listen, Erica, you're a liar. Okay, we saw you on camera on 4K being laid up with this man just what a month or two or a week or two. After that whole Sierra situation or whatever the case may be. Like, listen, I don't believe anything. This is the one time I agree with the Jigglypuff, old Tad fat football faced ass. I don't believe nothing that comes out of nay one of their mouths. Nothing. Nothing. Not nothing. Erica, you have been sleeping with that man. You have. You have still been sleeping with that man. That's why you so damn pressed to give Amara all type of damn insults. Why the fuck are you mad with Amara? Y'all aren't together anymore. Y'all are divorced. She didn't do anything to you. Your issue should solely be with Safari and not her. So the fact that you got an issue with her is a dead damn giveaway that y'all still fucking. Because if y'all won't, you wouldn't care. And you damn sure wouldn't care enough to be insulting her every damn chance you get, as if you don't know her damn name. Like just lying for no reason. Like, girl, look, if you still taking the pumped up dick, you still taking the pumped up dick. Like it just is. Look, You that man baby mama. All right. Most of the time, y'all still be laid up with y'all damn baby daddy. That's just how it happens. I mean, you acting as if we would be shocked if you were still doing it, because we wouldn't. Child. So then Grace comes, and then Grace tries to talk about Grace. Here's some shit that you do that I don't like either, Grace. I don't like how you come with tea, but then when the tea boils over and it just so happened to be at your event or at this or at that, then you want to double back and be like, well, I don't want to talk about this now. I don't want to do this now. I don't want to bring this up. This is supposed to be a peaceful thing. This is supposed to be about me. Well, then you shouldn't have brought up the tea from the very beginning. If you just wanted this to be solely about you getting the keys to the region, you should have put a cap on that conversation with Rashida, old Georgia prune ass, and the Jigglypuff old football face ass. Like, you should have never brought that up to them. Had you never brought that up to them, maybe this event could have went off without a hitch. But you came with some damn tea. And you came with a messy ass bitch like the Jigglypuff, and she did exactly what y'all. That's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments and y'all let me know what y'all thought about Tuesday night's episode. It was a decent episode. I would definitely say that it was a decent episode. I love seeing Rennie. I really want to see more Rennie. I would love to see more of Rennie. I don't mind seeing more of Jessica White so long as she's not talking about Nicholas Cannon, all of these babies, and or her uterus. All right. So long as she ain't talking about those three things, I don't necessarily mind her being around. Um, get rid of get damn sure get rid of the Jigglypuff, get rid of the Georgia prune, old rotten prune ass, and her husband. Toss them away. Get rid of must be a ass and her husband big ears. Get rid of them too. Um, you know, Safari and Erica Mena could jump into the nearest volcano that they could find. Like, yeah, look, drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I'm gone. Bye.
Cause when